In today's discussion video, I'm going to first start off by talking about a chest change that is coming inside of Clash Royale. Clash Royale actually announced this out of nowhere earlier today. You guys can see they made a tweet here and said, "We are heading into maintenance to fix a few minor issues and launch the Battle Reward Chests experiment for King Tower levels 1 through 9. Find out more about the experiment in the in-game news, which they put in-game." So we're going to open up that section in-game and check out what they said and what's different about the chest system now. And then afterwards, we'll get into the replies and see if people think it's a good or a bad change. And then we'll get into other things going on inside of the Clash Royale community. All right, here we go, guys. We're on the news tab here. Let's go ahead and check it out. So as you guys can see, chest experiment, King Tower levels 1 through 9. With the latest maintenance, we've temporarily adjusted battle reward chests for players with King Tower levels 1 to 9. As part of this change, golden, magical, and giant chests are removed from circulation. Wooden and crown chests are added. So wooden and crown chests are coming back from the sounds of things. That is very, very interesting. And then the chest unlock times are updated as well. So the crown chests now have a 24-hour unlock time. Silver and wooden chests unlock instantly, so no waiting is required. Note that the contents of each chest have been modified for the experiment, ensuring the total value of the rewards stay the same. Nothing changes for players who have already reached King Tower level 10. So if you're already a high King Tower level, I guess there's no difference. So this is going to be mostly for people starting a second account or people who start playing the game for the first time. So maybe this is to try to make things simpler for them, or they're able to get better rewards, or they don't have to wait for chests to unlock because silver and wooden chests unlock instantly. So maybe that's kind of the idea behind it. And then players who reach level 10 during the experiment will go back to unlocking battle reward chests the usual way. So what is the reason behind this experiment, you might ask? Well, the chest system in Clash Royale has existed for as long as the game itself, and the expectations of new players joining the game today may differ from those at the time of the game's release. As such, this experiment will help us understand how changes to the chest unlock mechanics impact the overall experience. We'll use these learnings to guide further adjustments to the game's reward system. So they're kind of testing it out, I guess, and seeing what people think. Please note that this is an experiment and everything may still change. Therefore, it's crucial that you share your feedback on social media, Reddit, or Discord. So be sure to do that if you guys have any thoughts, and let's get into what other people think of this change so far. All right, let's see what some people are saying to see if this is overall a good or a bad change. So this guy said here, "Such an amazing change, wholly free to play win." So let's see what some people are saying in their replies. "Look, I have 2 magical, 1 giant chests." Okay, so he will remove my 3 chests. What? Because I don't understand. "Your current chests that are in your slots won't be removed." And he said wooden chests are back. Oh yeah, we are so back. And as you can see, he got a win and he got a wooden chest. Is this real? Yes, check the news tab on Clash Royale. It's for King 1 through 9. Yeah, I said in the news tab. Hope they go through with it though. We'll see. And then the new crown chests are practically magical chests, but they are way more common. And I was looking through some replies here. This guy said, "After testing it out on my level 1 account, I can say that I love this change. It allows you to crank through the chest cycle way faster, which means you can grind for better rewards more consistently. I'd love to see this sort of thing implemented for all King Tower levels. It just feels right," and I agree with that. Rare Clash Royale W, "I'm about to make a new account and grind till I get a legendary from the wooden chest." So it seems like a lot of people like this change overall. I think this is going to be very good for new players playing the game for the first time or people making a second account. Can we expect another free evolution on February 14th like last year? I hope so. I'll definitely be making a video on that if that is the case. All right, let's get into what's been going on inside of Clash Royale Reddit now. Anyone else feel like this card is underwhelming? In all honesty, I'm not really complaining. I'm tired of Supercell releasing overpowered cards into the game. However, I feel like the Rune Giants concept is really fun, and I would like to see it in a viable state. I'm really only seeing it in 2v2, and when I do see it in ladder, I always win. I've experimented with the cards that are supposed to benefit from the bonus damage, but they always get killed immediately. I can appreciate a 4 elixir building targeting card that is just as tanky as a Royal Giant, but I just feel like there are other 4 elixir options that are just better. The damage output is way too low to make a real difference in matches. I could somewhat understand this, as you would want the boosted troops to do the most of the damage, but outside of that, she can be rather useless on her own, which I agree with. Some changes that I would suggest: the bonus damage activates on the first attack, and then every 3 attacks after would still do the same. make her 5 elixir and buff her stats. This may make her similar to the regular giant, so I don't know, maybe less health than the giant, but do more damage. She is swinging a hammer after all versus just the giant's fist, and then just buff her damage. I think those are overall pretty good options. Another thing could be have it be able to enhance more than 2 things. What if it was able to enhance 3 or 4 things at once? That could potentially make her more versatile besides just in certain decks, because it kind of makes her more valuable, especially in double and triple elixir when there's more things going on. But I would say she's pretty weak, and a small buff is 100% justified for sure. A skeleton army evolution idea. This should be interesting. Let's check this out. So it's basically 2 cycles. These cursed skeletons rise from the dead when killed again, so they respawn. Once a skeleton dies, 3 seconds later, they revive in the spot where they died at. They can only revive once. Oh, so they all have a second life. I mean, this kind of is similar to the evolved skeletons, but I guess slightly different, because the evolved skeletons, they respawn infinitely. This, they only revive once, so maybe not an awful idea as long as they're able to differentiate the 2 evolutions enough to where it's unique. Then I would say this isn't a bad idea. Prince evolution reveal. What is this? Is this like a Clash Royale ad or something, or teaser? Like, what am I even looking at here? And this is like the horse or whatever. Or wait, is it a pony? Because doesn't the prince ride a pony, or is it a horse? I don't know. But apparently the horse or the pony is riding the guy now. I don't know what is going on here, but imagine this is the evolution. Like, they just swap places essentially. Like, bro, imagine. I seriously don't know what's going on, but it's holding the lance now, and yeah, very, very interesting to say the least. Another proof that Molite is not a human. Bro single-handedly carried his whole country to the #1 spot of the top 10 country finishes. You can see that Egypt has the same points as Molite. This guy's truly the GOAT of Clash Royale. As you can see, in 2024, last year, he finished #1 4 times, and then he got 15 finishes in the top 10 because he has multiple accounts. So he's finished in the top 10 more times than 10 times in the year of 2024 because of multiple accounts. Like, this is just absolute insanity. And look at the massive lead between second and first. Like, my gosh, 244. And then if we pull up the country here, literally all of Egypt's top 1 and top 10 finishes are all from Mohamed Light. Like, I just, that is absurd, man. Like, this guy is not real. Like, it's just the skill difference between him and the second best in the game is just, like, not even close. What a tilted player sees when receiving those text emojis after a loss. So the text emojis are good luck, well played, wow, thanks, good game, oops. What a tilted player sees when receiving them after a loss. You ain't winning the next matches with that skill, lil bro. You played terribly, lol. I'm impressed you can be this bad. XD. Thanks for the free win. Good game for me. Probably shit for you, loser. Did I just win? Didn't even notice it was this easy. I mean, this is pretty true. When you're mad, you definitely see things differently. And with that, that'll be it for the video. Hope you guys did end up enjoying the video. If you did, be sure to give it a like, subscribe. If you guys are not subscribed already, you can use creator code BOSS to support me in any Supercell game. And thanks again until next time, guys.